we're on one. We're live. We might be live. I don't know how long we will be live for. My phone's doing the old trick of getting extremely hot again. There we go. It says I'm live. Drawing in Layers Part 2. Yes, I've given it a different name so as to not confuse the issue. Just trying to get the exposure right. By the exposure right, I mean I'm on a mobile phone. I'm just tapping the screen, so I don't know if that's kind of helping much. Just check that Twitter's back on. Look, if I cut out again, if the phone gets too hot and it cuts out again, then that's just what it is. It is what it is, you know? Because I can't muck around with that all day. I'm trying to draw some pictures here. I'm trying to draw some bleeding pictures. So I did that to me one time before I was drawing, and cooked my phone, got my phone to the point of where it got so hot my phone just shut down. It said on the screen, it had a picture of a temperature gauge saying that it shut down due to extreme heat. I used to do that deliberately at one stage to fix my Wi-Fi, because there's a bit of a hack for you. My Wi-Fi would just stop working, but if I did heat up my phone with a hairdryer, I know it sounds crazy, don't make it too hot, heat it up with a hairdryer until it gives you the warning display, and then once it says it's too hot, you put your mobile phone, I'm totally serious here, you put your mobile phone in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer for about it was about 5 minutes or something, and pull it out, and lo and behold, the Wi-Fi would start working again on my mobile phone. My daughter's finally got a lollipop that she's been after all day, so that's good news. Got my messages come up on my computer. Jelly Duck, how are you doing? I saw you did some drawing live. I haven't got around to catching it, checking it out, but hopefully that went well for you. I'm just between jobs here, between lawn mowing jobs that is, and getting another element of the Elijah and Crumpet picture book illustrated. Yeah. But were you doing some live drawing, Jelly Duck? Yeah. I'm kind of hoping that looks like Elijah. Kind of the lips get added in later. That's why it's a lipless Elijah. Are you drawing some YouTube small creators on live stream? That's a cool idea. Nice one. Thumbnails, or are you getting your illustrations out there? Now, Jelly Duck, how do you go battling the smudge? I've just started to consciously start drawing from the left and working right, obviously because I'm right-handed. I lost connection. It might be me. I've had a connection issue today. I'm having a heat issue with my phone. It's gotten too hot and shut off before. So not particularly happy with this exposure too. I keep tapping the screen because I'm just doing this on my mobile phone. And the only way you can really adjust the exposure is to go bonk on the screen like that, and hopefully the exposure catches up. Now I'm just gonna picture of Elijah. Maybe his eyes are too wide open. I don't know. Maybe the eyes are too wide open because I've got all the kind of elements down, bit of shading under the eyes, little lines top and bottom of the eyes, eyebrows of course, the mouth. Going with a little bit, seeing a little bit of tongue this time. Maybe I've got too much chin, perhaps. We'll go for a chin raise. Yep, chin raise I think works. Alright, back with the YouTube chat if anyone's there. That looks beautiful, thank you, Jelly Duck. So have you started a sideline drawing people's icons? I mean that'd be a cool sideline, drawing people's profile icons. And by the sounds of it, you could do people's scores as well for their YouTube videos. I love that retro funky stuff you were doing. Using GarageBand. Yeah. I've opened up GarageBand before and always gone, oh, maybe I could be a musician. I love music, but sadly I don't think I have a musical bone in my body. But even this element, oh, we're offline again. Oh boo. I suppose we just see if it comes back in online. It's a bit of a hell of a waste of time when it keeps popping offline like that. Oh, it looks like I'm back. Yeah, the area I'm in might not be that great, but yeah, as I was saying, this is the element to a finished page. Once I've kind of finalised this sketch, I photograph it, cut it out digitally, and put it on the larger page design, and there we go. Let's start some. Yeah, I think my connection is bad, unfortunately. I think it's just going to be an average broadcast today, because my connection is very average. Now going for shoulder pads here for Elijah. Not shoulder pads, they're cape pads. Because he's a superhero, because he's Motivate Man. Just got to get the arms right, don't want that arm too extreme. He's just a kid. I have Arnold Schwarzenegger arms. Unless Elijah's been working out. I'm still there roughly, Jelly Duck. If you're still there. Now I just got to get the stripes on the sleeve stripes right. Well, I'm offline again. I'm back again. Creative 7, Jamie, how you going? Finally got a live stream. Great to see you here, Jamie. Yeah, I'm just drawing an element of the of one of the pages for the book, where Elijah is playing the ukulele. Now I do apologise for I don't have great connectivity where I am. I'm completely cellular here on my cellular network, so could drop out, whatever. I'm between lawn mowing jobs, doing some sketching, and think, well, why don't you go sketching? Why not just go live? Have a chat, have a sketch. I just listened to your podcast today, Jamie, the one about pet peeves, very funny. I got a few chuckles out of that one. I was listening, just so you know, where your people listen to your podcast, I was listening while mowing and whippersnipping. Audio level was a bit low, but that's because I've got the lawnmower and whippersnipper going. I don't know what you work out to be a good level for podcasts, because you know, people listen to podcasts in a variety of settings. Yeah. So that was good to catch up with that. I do get to catch up on some podcasts when I'm mowing lawns. I've tried to listen to some what have we got here? Jelly Duck. I have likely spam over 100 comments and subscribers. Got to remove. Okay. It's good news. Is it good news? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing part of the conversation here. But yes, and Happy New Year to both you guys, Jelly Duck and Creative 7. Hope you had a good one. I've just recorded a podcast this morning where I was, because it's, you know, it's January 6th here, and I've only just started the podcast up again, mainly because I've just been we've had, thank you, Jelly Duck. We've had bushfires in South Australia. You've probably seen the ones that are in New South Wales and Victoria, but we've also had a really big one in South Australia. And we had an evacuation day, an almost evacuation day, and it really messes things up when you've got to pack up the house and go and live somewhere else for a while. So they're my excuses. They're my excuses. Yeah, I think we've just recently had some rain, Jamie. So I'm in South Australia, so I know they got some rain in Victoria, thank goodness. Not sure what the latest update is with New South Wales, but it's just kind of, it's pretty apocalyptic here. Feels like the apocalypse. It's come a lot earlier than I expected. So yeah, definitely got to do some change our ways as to how we treat this planet, because I'm trying to think of all things that I can do. You know, you feel kind of hopeless when you don't have any money to throw at things. You can do things like, you know, recycle and stuff like that, and do good things for the planet. And you can volunteer, except I don't have any time to volunteer because I barely make enough money to keep a roof over your head. So, you know, it's a tricky thing. Might look into that as to how you can provide some, I don't know, give back when you don't have anything much to give. But yeah, it's quite depressing. But I'm kind of thinking of all my artwork and stuff like that I do, and t-shirts and books. I think I'm going to really start looking into finding the most ethical ways to do things. Like, my plan was to do that anyway, but it's kind of really brought a focus to that. Like, you know, everybody needs to start making changes now, because the planet's not going to last forever the way we're treating it. So yeah, anyway, that's my enviro rant. And how's the weather there? How's the weather in Kuwait and Toronto? Well, you're probably going to tell me in Fahrenheit, whereas I'm just a Celsius person. I don't know. So as I was saying at the start of the video, I thought, because I just did this mock-up of Elijah playing the ukulele. 37, it's 0 degrees here in Toronto. Ah, lovely. Lovely. Yes, one day I would like to go to the snow, see the snow. Kind of snowing. Yeah, I'd love to see the snow. My wife's really not into it. She thinks that snow is like a horrific thing. She doesn't like being cold. So my eldest daughter's really keen to see the snow, but so I might have to do a separate, you know, snow trip, independent of my wife, with the daughter. And what time is it there, Jamie? So it'd be late at night. Snow is great. It's the cold that can get you. Yeah, I mean, see, that's the thing, because I remember when I was a kid. I mean, I have been to the snow when I was a kid. If you go on a sunny day, it's lovely. You know, you get the best of both worlds. And also, I want to try, I don't know if any of you guys know Wim Hof, the Iceman, who climbed Mount Everest in his undies, who swam 60 meters under ice with no air tank or anything like this. and he's got lots of videos out there about the health benefits and stuff of ice immersion and, you know, and cold showers and breathing techniques and stuff. And I thought, oh, if I get in the snow, I want to torture myself in the snow. It's 10:30 p.m. Traveling back in time, yeah, for sure. Artzilla Aisha, hi, how you going? Great to see you here. Great to see you here. Cool. It's pretty good. Now that thumb is too long, isn't it? I haven't played the ukulele, but that's a long thumb. Sounds like a kid's story. Long thumb. Sorry, I am a dad, so dad jokes roll out easily. Now, any sketches here? I've got the Artzilla or Jelly Duck. I know that Jamie you do sketching too, Jamie. Creative 7. Avoiding the smudge as you're sketching. Like, I've recently been getting quite annoyed by it because it's been really hot here. It's been a heat wave, and I just keep sweating on my work, and you've got to kind of brush off when you erase and stuff, and then you get little smudges. And I was thinking, do I need to wear white gloves when I'm when I'm drawing? Would that even fix it? Would white gloves fix the smudge? Now I've got reference drawings of ukuleles here because I have got no idea about ukulele shape. So it's a bit smaller at the front, a bit bigger at the back. And we got the stick bit that comes out, and I think there's about 4 strings. We've got this one. You need to get one of those 2-finger non-smudge gloves. So that's what you see when you see illustrators wearing those things. I thought maybe because they have, you know, tendonitis or something. So I'll have to look into the Michael Jackson sketch glove. But then, you know, I'm gonna have to take myself seriously then. People go, man, this guy's serious, he's got a sketch glove on. Oh, your daughter plays the ukulele, cool. But it looks like a very fun instrument. Oh, scratchy eye on the live stream. Trying to work some. Now, can anyone tell me what this chord is? You will win a prize. I don't know what the prize will be. It's off the ukulele tutorial for beginners, and they've got a thumb kind of up here, finger down on the so there's a string going up along there, we got that finger on the next one, so I bet this finger needs to be longer. come on, I got to get this right. Because if there's a parent out there reading this to their kid, and they're ukulele players, or even a kid could be a ukulele player, who knows, goes, that's it, I'm throwing this book out because they don't know anything about ukuleles. So another finger here, another one on the next string, there, and these ones are just kind of tucked around. This one's tucked around too. Well, that looks like a dog's breakfast. I gotta do some work. You reached 698. Oh, Attila, Aisha, you are so close to 700. That's awesome. By the way, if you search for Artist Glove on Amazon, you'll find the gloves. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for the heads up there. That's cool, Jamie. Now, it's funny how you see something, I've seen it in other videos and go, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Is that like an actual, is that actually designed to do that? Is that like an anti-smudge thing? It would have looked odd if I'd come on with my magician's gloves. So, four strings means 4 key type. What is these things? Twisty things. Pegs, are they called pegs? Turn pegs? I know nothing. I'm thinking about my new video. Cool. What are you going to do in your new video? Thinking about what to do. I see on Twitter you do like a bit of a poll. You go, what should my next video be about? That's a cool idea. I know what my next one's about because got the whole. Now, drawing instruments. Kind of got to get it right. There's no real kind of artistic interpretation of an instrument, unless you completely go Dr. Seuss on the thing and have like a twisty curly Q on it or something like that. Some Tim Burton madness. That one goes there. Get there. And this is going to be a little bit smaller in real life. Yeah, Zilla, just became your $6.99 sub. Oh, Zilla, if I could subscribe to you as well, again, I would. You need a 700 sub special premiere, of course you do. That's the video you need. Now let me see, back to the ukulele reference drawing. So the black kind of bit with a, they're kind of a bit different. This one kind of black bit, the fretboard, is that what it's called, fretboard? This stuff is somewhere in my brain, I'm sure. I don't know how many I'm meant to have. I'm just drawing some lines. Yep, you think that's what you're gonna do? That's cool. So what do you generally do for a special? Subspecial Premiere. Oh, so you do a Premiere, so that's for special. Never done premieres on YouTube. It's kind of a bit like a live, I suppose. A bit like a live for your video drawing. There you go. This time I'm going to create a poster with Photoshop. Cool. Is there anyone that uses anything Photoshop-like which isn't Photoshop? I mean, I do love Photoshop. I find the subscription thing a bit annoying, and I tried to unsubscribe because, you know, saving money, all this kind of stuff, and I wasn't using it at that particular time. And I got on the because a payment had already gone through, and I got on their help desk thing, and use Procreate. Yeah, so how is it Procreate a one-off fee, or is it free, or is it a subscriber kind of thing, Jelly Duck? Because I see all the illustrators are using Procreate, and it looks like a really good program. I'm currently doing all of my drawing on my mobile, all my colouring on my mobile phone using Adobe Draw, and it's kind of it's a great program, it's a great app, and you know, it'll be a thing at the end to go, you know, I created a kid's book illustrated on my phone. Because that way kind of there's no excuses. If you've got a phone, you can do it, and a sketch pad, but you know, you can get sketch pads. I could be doing this on a piece of toilet paper, and you could still photograph, as long as you got a phone, an internet connection. You can do it because I didn't pay anything for the Adobe Draw app. I made a poster a while ago in my channel, and since it turned out great, I'll create more. Yeah, cool. Procreate on iOS. Creative 7 and everyone here in the chat, I'm leaving now, going to bed, take care. Good night, Jamie. Thanks for dropping in. Awesome to see you. Loving your podcast. Anyone here wants a good podcast about the creative process, definitely check out. It's called the Creative Spin Podcast. If you look for Creative 7, they also have a video version of it as well on the YouTube channel, and really cool podcast. They had some awesome guests. They do, but they also had me on too, so you know, speaking of awesome guests. Anyway, Jelly Duck, take care, Creative 7. Bye, Creative 7. Much love, my friend. Jelly Duck, there's no subscription on Procreate. Okay, cool. Good to know. I will have to investigate. Do you know if Procreate, Jelly Duck, have a what do you call it? You know what I'm talking about. An app. Do they have an app version? And I mean, I could find all this out by just bloody well doing it, but I'm here sketching and I'm talking to you now, so I'm being lazy. Thank you. You like the ukulele? I wonder if I can see a bit of the make sure to send you a DM on Twitter and schedule my premiere. Yeah, awesome. That'd be great. Outzilla Asia. I've got about 10 minutes left before I got to go mow my next lawn. And the great news is I've almost knocked out this drawing. And I just need a bit of a superhero logo. There's also Procreate Pocket, you can use on iPhone. Cool. Lovely to see you, Aisha. Have a great night or morning or whatever it is where you are. Thanks for dropping in. So, just got to do my Motivate Man superhero logo. Kind of looking a little bit like that. Yeah, Jelly Duck. Asia's from United Arab Emirates, yeah. I got people from all over the world dropping in. And surprisingly, no one from USA because they're all in bed. All in bed. I better go. I'm still drawing some stuff. See you later, Andy. Thank you so much. Thanks for dropping in, man. I really appreciate the support and the chat. I love what you do. I wish I could catch up more on people's live streams and that. I try and jump on when I can. So hopefully I'll see you again on one of your lives sometime soon. So I think the house is empty. The house is empty now. Everyone's gone. Jamie's gone. Zilla's gone. Jelly Duck's gone. But you know, I can still rabbit on for those people watching on the playback. If you're watching on the playback, please, 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 it would do me an enormous favour if you'd hit the thumbs up and just chuck a comment in and say hi, that you checked it out and what your thoughts are and what you're up to. I need to really seriously think about some searchable titles for my live videos, because today I just went, what do I do? Drawing in layers, because I want to have a bit of a theme to what my lives are. And drawing in layers, have I hit drawing in layers? Drawing in layers is kind of like, so this is my layer, this is my foreground layer, and so I'm doing it separately, so that's that bit there. I did crump it yesterday, and then I'll draw the entire background as a separate layer on my giant sketch pad, and then I cut them out in post, or on a app called PixArt, and then I can kind of chuck them onto my background, move them around, create some focus points, you know, throw the background slightly out of focus, bring the foreground more into focus, do some different shading. It gives you a lot more control, and also you build up, because I'm wanting to do lots of Elijah and Crumpet books, I'm wanting to do lots of my Pet Kids books, that then you build up a library of backgrounds, a library of face expressions, a library of this and that you can use to draw upon for your images that come up in your later books. So you're not recycling the same stuff, but you're using elements to kind of help you create down the line. So I'm thinking, apart from trying to get all this eraser shavings off of here, maybe I'll use my glasses cloth to try and get it off, give it a clean. There we go. Well, the glasses cloth works wonders. A bit more erasing down here. Cool. So there we are. I'll just bring it up a bit closer so people can see. There's so much lag on the thing. Here we go. I'm lifting it up now. If I can see if it's in Full frame. There we go. Oh, I'm in a mirror. I can't make it work. There we go. There we go. So hopefully see a coloured version of this one soon. I will check you later, people.